Hi, I'm Chip Nolan, the Planning and Scheduling Manager at Embark. Thank you for joining us to learn about Embark's proposed OKC Move service changes affecting bus routes in Oklahoma City. We will give you information about in-person community meetings and how to submit public comments to Embark about those proposed service changes multiple times during this presentation. This is the agenda for this presentation and for each of the in-person community meetings. This public notice gives some information about the purpose of this public engagement opportunity and the dates and locations of the 5 in-person community meetings and public hearing. There is also information about the way to submit public comments to Embark and instructions for requesting materials translated in Spanish, Vietnamese, and Chinese. Let's begin with some background on OKC Moves and an overview of the service changes. First, here's a map of the existing Embark bus system in Oklahoma City in the context of the 8 City Council wards. The year-long OKC Moves bus study was conducted by nationally recognized transit firm Nelson Nygaard in 2021 and 2022 and included several opportunities for stakeholder public engagement and comment. The recommendations in the study were received by the Central Oklahoma Transportation and Parking Authority Board in March 2022. With the data and public feedback collected during the study, Nelson Nygaard produced a set of Phase 1 and Phase 2 recommendations to improve Oklahoma City's transit network. The proposed service changes that we're currently considering are the Phase 1 or short-term recommendations from the study. These recommendations are low-cost or cost-neutral. The Phase 2 recommendations or long-term recommendations will be implemented in the future as funding allows. You can find the full OKC Moves bus study online at okcmoves.org. The OKC Moves service changes are focused on integrating the new Rapid Northwest bus rapid transit line into the existing bus network, as well as improving the fixed route bus system by extending some service to new areas and improving the efficiency of all bus routes. By eliminating some one-way deviations, more bus routes will stay on major city streets for faster service and to provide bidirectional service, or service to bus stops on both sides of the street. With bidirectional service, the bus will run the same route on the inbound and outbound trips. We'll look at those specific route changes in just a minute. By simplifying some routes and adjusting time points and scheduling for every route, we hope to improve on-time performance and efficiency of Embark bus service in Oklahoma City. OKC Move service changes are proposed to go into effect fall 2023 with the launch of Rapid Northwest. As I mentioned earlier, the OKC Move service changes will integrate Oklahoma City's first bus rapid transit line, Rapid Northwest, into the transit system. Bus Rapid Transit is a high-frequency transit service that will transport thousands of residents and employees to areas of interest through an enhanced rider experience using advanced technology and service models. The OKC Move service changes will adjust bus routes on the northwest side to interface with the Rapid Northwest line, which will also serve the downtown transit center, where customers can access other modes of transit, including the OKC streetcar and Spokie's bike share. The Rapid Northwest line is currently under construction and expected to launch in fall 2023. This map shows the Rapid Northwest line. Rapid Northwest will connect downtown Oklahoma City and the Lake Hefner area via the Northwest Expressway and Classen Boulevard corridors. For more information about Rapid, visit embarkok.com/BRT. Now, we'll go over the individual service changes by route. The following route maps will show the proposed service changes with the new routes highlighted as solid blue lines and the portions of the routes where service will be removed shown as dashed black lines. Bus stops will be removed from the areas that are no longer served, again, which are shown as dashed black lines. You can also find written descriptions of these service changes with turn-by-turn directions for the affected routes in a text-to-audio reader format on our website. Time points will be adjusted on all routes to improve on-time performance and standard frequencies. This means the timing of your route and any transfers might change by a few minutes. New route maps and schedules will be printed and the Embark website and app will be updated. The only change proposed for Route 2 is that the route will serve McGuire Plaza at Northeast 12th and Lottie on the inbound trip only, instead of both inbound and outbound trips. Customers looking to ride from McGuire Plaza out towards Northeast 23rd and Coltrane can use the bus stop about a block away on Kelly to catch the bus. We propose extending Route 3 west along Northwest 50th and combining it with the top half of Route 5 to connect northeast and far northwest Oklahoma City, including the Belle Isle and Quail Springs areas. This change will remove duplicated service along Classen Boulevard, which will be served by Rapid Northwest. This also will eliminate one-way deviations on Northeast 50th Street, Martin Luther King, Grand, and Rhode Island. This route will be called Route 3, and the Route 5 designation will be removed. Proposed changes to Route 8 will extend service out to Northwest Expressway and Council, connecting customers with new destinations including Walmart and other businesses in the Silver Springs Point area. To keep the route on major streets for greater efficiency and bidirectional service, one-way deviations would be eliminated on May, Northwest 59th, Northwest 63rd, Portland, Northwest 50th, Tulsa, MacArthur, Northwest Expressway, and Wilshire. Extending service northwest will require the installation of new bus stops on Wilshire, Rockwell, and Council. Proposed changes to Route 12 will keep the route on major streets Walker, Reno, and Exchange coming in and out of downtown for more efficient travel to and from the transit center. This will eliminate one-way deviations on Hudson, Reno, Maine, Western, and Pennsylvania. Route 13 will stay on major streets Hudson and Reno downtown for more efficient travel to and from the transit center. This will eliminate one-way deviations on Hudson, Southwest 3rd, Southwest 4th, and Walker. Route 16 will stay on major streets Walker and Reno downtown for more efficient travel to and from the transit center, and one-way deviations will be eliminated. This will eliminate one-way deviations on Hudson, Reno, Southwest 3rd, and Exchange. Route 23 will stay almost the same, except that the bus will no longer make the additional loop on Northeast 24th in the State Capitol Complex. The route will continue to serve OU Health Science Center and the State Capitol Complex. The express route between Norman and Oklahoma City, Route 24, will be simplified to serve the largest employment destinations and improve on-time performance and transfers in both cities. The route will no longer serve the State Capitol Complex, and one-way deviations will be eliminated on Phillips, Lincoln, Harrison, Northwest 5th, Robinson, and Northwest 6th. The route will continue to serve the OU Health Science Center, Central Business District, and the Transit Center. Customers will be able to access the State Capitol Complex by transferring to another route at the OU Health Science Center or at the Transit Center. Customers will be able to access the State Capitol Complex by transferring to another route at the OU Health Sciences Center or at the Transit Center. Embark Plus Paratransit is an origin-to-destination service for individuals who are functionally unable to use fixed route services. If you use Embark Plus, then you'll be familiar with the 3 zones and fares. The OKC Move service changes will slightly modify the boundaries of these zones for weekday, night, and weekend service. Current fares by zone will remain the same. Current Embark Plus customers who are affected will be contacted by mail closer to service change implementation. This is the project schedule for the implementation of OKC Move service changes, including the launch of Rapid Northwest. As you can see, the public engagement phase is ongoing through the launch of the new services in the fall. 5 community meetings and a public hearing will be held this spring, and we anticipate the COTPA board will take action on the service changes in May. And if approved, the OKC Move service changes will take effect in the fall. Embark encourages public comments, which must be received by April 7th. April 7th is also the date of the public hearing, which anyone can attend and provide comments. Here are the various ways you can submit comments to Embark. Web at embarkok.com/OKCmoves, email to embarkok@okc.gov, mail to Embark Attention OKC Move Service Changes at 2000 South May Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73108, or by phone at 405-235-RIDE, or by phone at 405-235-7433. You may also provide written feedback using this comment form. These comment forms will be available at the 5 community meetings and on our website. Again, here are the ways you can connect with us and submit public comments, which must be received by April 7th. This concludes our presentation.